Hi, boys and girls. I'm giving this another try to show you about fractions on a number line. A couple things I want to remind you of. When there is a number line, the first thing you want to do is count the spaces because that will tell you the denominator, the bottom number of a fraction. When I count these spaces, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces, which means the denominator is 10. And then if you notice, there's A, B, C, and D. Just from looking at them, you might be able to see which number is largest, but I still want to mark them on there. So knowing that it's tenths, over here would be 0 tenths, and then I kind of count up. This would be 1 tenth, which is C, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, which is B, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, which is A, 8 tenths, 9 tenths, which is D. And then when you get to 1, it's 10 tenths. That's always a good sign when the top number, the numerator, and the bottom number, the denominator, match. Remember the fraction 10 tenths is really just another fancy way of saying 1. So 10 tenths is 1. If I think about which fraction is the largest, it would be fraction D. So I could say 9 tenths is greater than, I could say 9 tenths is greater than 7 tenths. Really, I could choose any of those fractions there. Sometimes the fractions will have different denominators. And then in that case, you'll have to use a double number line. So what I want us to compare right now is 7 tenths to 4 fifths. And that way I can show you how a double number line is useful. We have already identified where 7 tenths is on a number line. It's right here, this letter A. And in fact, I'll kind of erase everything else so there's no confusion or distractions. So letter A has been identified. Now what I want us to do is compare it to 4 fifths. And to compare to 4 fifths, I have to use a number line below and make sure it's divided into 5 spaces. When I count the spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I know that it's into fifths because there are 5 spaces. The other thing that's important when you're using a double number line is that the numbers line up. The zeros are aligned and that the ones are aligned. This would be 0 fifths over here. Then it would be 1 fifth, 2 fifths, 3 fifths. I mark 4 fifths on here, which is letter C. And then I compare. Well, which number is closer to 1? Letter C is actually closer to 1, which means 4 fifths is greater than 7 tenths. And actually, I can tell my computer is glitching right now as I take this video, so I'm going to end it before something not so great happens. I can't really tell what's going on. I hope this video was helpful. If you have other questions, please write on the stream.